Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite D3 baseball pregame show. Transy guys here from the party deck at Wild Health Stadium. I don't know if you can see behind me, the world's largest building is looming back there in downtown Lexington. With me, as always, the biggest Cowboys fan in Kentucky, Quinn. Quinn, how are we feeling today?
You know, I'm feeling good. I forgot to print out the sheets.
Max, if you're out there, we need you back.
Kyle's not too happy with me this morning.
We're just gonna just kind of go for it here a little bit, and
we'll
see it. Yeah, this will be a real ad-libbed interview. Pio's got back in the win column yesterday with a absolute offensive explosion, which was good to see. 11 runs and a new HVAC run rule, which was nice. That was fun. It was good. Solid pitching performance from some guy named Connor Arnold coming out of nowhere.
Man.
Oh, here he is. But let's recap last week. Tough series against the University of Chicago, original Big Ten member. Just couldn't get a lucky bounce, couldn't get a hit when we needed it, had a chance. Tough extra inning loss there. Solid starting performance from the freshman Luke Patton and Mr. 93 Josh Furtado coming out of the pen. That was good. Just didn't go our way, and that's baseball. That happens. Game before, we beat Chicago. Solid performance from Brendan Perry coming out. Just absolutely shutting the door for, 6 innings out of there? So that's good. We got all those guys ready today going. And then we won't even talk about that school down in Danville. Tough game, but that's baseball. That's what happens. It's okay. It's a midweek game. You roll on conference season. We're 1-0 in conference. And if you look, hey, we're in first place. So what do you got on that, Quinn? Anything to add from the games?
You know, I think we're just ready to run the HCAC. I'll say it.
Okay, here we go. Let's go.
Flying.
We're back home. Home cooking. 2 today. So with us, local legend, local Lexington product, Connor Arnold. Connor, welcome.
Thank you.
Athletic training room frequenter, Connor Arnold. So we'll get to ask you a couple questions, kind of get to know you a little bit better, and we'll go from there. So first question we always ask everybody, you're from Lexington. Why Transy?
You know, Transy was one of my only 2 offers that I had coming out of high school, and we're not going to talk about the other one because there was a certain midweek that did not go our way this week, and that's okay. But, you know, when I kind of came on my campus visit, seeing all the guys I met, kind of just made it feel like home, and I was like, it's kind of nice being 15 minutes from my parents' house and being able to go to a great school and still play sports.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So you're a local product out of Lafayette.
Lafayette.
What did I say?
Lafayette.
Lafayette.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part about Transy being downtown?
You know, I'm going to have to go all the local food places, Clint.
Oh, yeah?
I love, being able to local talk, not really local, but you got places such as Charlie Brown's.
You and I went to Dad's once.
We did go to Dad's.
We did
Bear
go
and the
to
Butcher.
Dad's.
I mean, you got a lot of great options downtown.
And it's funny, that comes up all the time. It's a unique to our school, especially in this conference, because I'm from Northwest Ohio, and I tell you what, Bluffton and Defiance don't have that.
Everything's walking distance too.
Yeah, and it's good. We're right. We are right there. There was a huge country concert the other night. If that is your style, you could have gone to that. Lexington Comic-Con is there.
For all you book nerds.
We saw that last night. A couple of us were going to Dairy Queen, get us some blizzards.
A lot of things going on.
I would like to shout out the Big Blue Deli. It recently opened this past year. Just great sandwich.
Best
sandwich in Lexington, I'll say.
Yeah. So if you're out there, Big Blue Deli, and you're looking for NIL deals, hit up my guy Quinn here.
I would love
We
that.
frequent a lot.
I'm there about every week.
Yeah, right. So you've had the opportunity, Connor, to go out and pitch in some different summer leagues, some cool experiences. How has that helped you prepare for this season and kind of change your pitching?
You know, going down to Boone this summer, Kyle, it was a cool experience, a little bit of a different feel from Lexington. I've always grown up kind of a decently sized city here. Going down to Boone, it's like a small town feel down there, home of App State, great place, but down there, the competition just night in, night out. The first 5 dudes you're seeing every night, just D1 lineups. I couldn't tell you how many lineups I saw, and it was UNC, Tennessee, UK, Alabama, or something like that, first 4. And it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of helped me get kind of crafty and really have to focus on my command, which is what I struggled with last year.
Kind of become a pitcher. You could throw it, but now that kind of teaches you, okay, I can throw it, but I may not be able to throw it by these guys. I have to learn placement, pitch, work off things. So I think that's a great experience that we get.
Kind of just makes you grow up a little bit. You're on your own for 2 months.
Right, that too.
So you got a lot of pitches in your arsenal. Which one's your favorite?
I'm gonna have to go cutter. It's just all reliable.
How much do you throw in a game? Usually?
Oh, probably over 60% of the time.
Dang.
So your cutter, so it runs. Does it run in on a left?
Into a lefty.
Into a lefty.
It would break into a lefty.
Okay. Do you learn that from like Mariano Rivera or?
No, that was the work of the great Coach Steiner.
Okay. And even
We developed that last year because I couldn't really throw a breaking ball consistently. So.
I think he was teaching that to Rob Young before the COVID season started. I think that was the same pitch, and that really worked out well for him. So you are in the training room a lot. We talk a lot, and we get to know a little bit about you. How bad are the Cubs going to be this year?
No worse than the Reds.
Oh, come on now. I mean,
we got Dansby, Horner.
Hey, how about those
Wisdom,
Rangers, though?
Mancini.
They're looking
Okay.
good.
All right. We got opening day coming up. We'll see. I just had to throw that one in there. You're always Cubs.
Best take of the year is DeGrom's going to win another Cy Young.
Yeah.
Ugh, if it was only a month-long season. Quinn?
So, Arnold, what is your pregame ritual? Do you have one?
You got to get locked in. What's your ritual?
First, I'm going to go get some McDonald's.
Is there like a specific sandwich you gotta get?
The sausage breakfast burritos with iced coffee.
2 of them, right?
Yeah.
Nutrition.
And then I put in my headphones and listen to some Deftones.
Deftones?
That gets you going?
Ask Connor Baxter about the Deftones.
That gets you going. Wow,
I
that's.
don't want to hear Baxter.
Yeah, Baxter. I like Baxter's music taste. though,
Baxter has
but-
good music taste.
Yeah, I
He
like
gets a lot of
that.
hate for it.
I like that. So we know you're a big hat collector.
Oh yeah.
Big hat collector,
Oh, yeah.
and I have found some hats that don't really fit me anymore that I've passed on to you to maybe get
I
those
appreciate
some
that.
wear. What's
Head growing, Kyle?
I'm much smarter than I was back in the day. A lot more up there. What is your favorite hat that you have?
And I think it's probably the one you gave me the other day, the Team USA Jordy Mercer hat. That's kind of cool.
Shout out Jordy Mercer. My guy traded him for an Oklahoma State dry fit, and he gave me one of their team-issued Team USA hats.
It's kind of sick.
And it's the old one, so it like shrank in my head. Like I said, much smarter these days than I was in 2008. So pass it on to Arnold. Maybe you can get some wear out of it.
Oh, I've gotten some more out of it
Okay,
already.
all right.
I've gotten some more out of it already.
So, what are your plans after being a Transy guy?
Oh man. I got another 2.5 years of this, and then
Yeah.
accounting major, like half the other half of the team. It seems like nowadays, and
It's a big major here at Transy.
Well,
a lot
no,
of
just
job placement.
stay in Lexington, probably stay local.
Yeah. I mean, why would you move? Why would you go anywhere?
It's the greatest city on earth. We
Yeah.
got the world's tallest building.
It's right there.
It's-
You can't really see it right now, but it may pop up here later in the day.
It's looming.
Yeah, so let's get to 3 up, 3 down. World famous here. We'll ask you 6 quick questions right off the top of your head, okay? Cold tub or hot tub?
Cold tub.
Really? That's
I may complain about it, but I'd rather do that.
that is an absolute.
I'm a wuss when it comes to the cold tub. I almost passed out. when I
Quinn
was in
did
the
almost
cold tub.
pass out. Thought we were gonna have to enact that
My
emergency
face
action.
started getting tingles. Whatever. Seinfeld or Friends?
Friends.
Unbelievable.
See, I like
Are you
Seinfeld
kidding
though.
me?
It's not like I don't like Seinfeld. I really do enjoy Seinfeld. It's just I like Friends more.
Quinn, what's your take on that?
I have an even hotter take. I'm not a big sitcom guy.
I thought you had a
You
sense
seem
of
like a
humor.
CSI guy.
Huh?
You seem like a big CSI true crime guy.
I'm not.
CIS.
I mean, I was probably say I may get a lot of heat for this one too. Like, I liked Outer Banks,
Oh.
but
Okay.
now the
Compared
last
to
season,
Seinfeld or Friends, would you say Friends is better than Outer Banks? And you hate on Friends.
I haven't watched Outer Banks, but it's probably better than Friends. Favorite local Lexington restaurant?
Winchell's, hands down.
Winchell's. I've heard
that's a local Lafayette thing.
It is. I've heard the wings at Winchell's are the best in town from Nick Roos. Nick Roos, big wing guy, told me those
Best
are the best
breakfast in town. That's
We
cool.
went there
I
together
took
one time.
Quinn
Yeah.
there for breakfast
Yeah,
one
that's
time.
pretty good.
It's just a good like old-fashioned kind of diner feel.
Can't beat it.
It's pretty
Can't
good.
beat it.
Pretty cheap for the amount you get too.
Favorite hat?
Where went that?
We already
already
did that.
said
We already
that.
did that. The no paper's killing them.
Yeah.
You need Max back.
I know.
What the hell, Arnold?
I love you.
Fastest person on the team.
Hot take, McAtee.
I've heard that.
Really?
He takes the crown from Blood.
I've heard that. I've heard McAtee's really fast.
I think Blood's got a really good first step, but I think McAtee's got him.
Yeah.
I think it has good blood.
Yeah.
That's a good option.
Best pizza toppings.
Sausage, meatballs, bacon. A lot of red meat there.
Holy cow, meat lovers
This guy
galore.
likes the meat on it.
I really liked the pizza we had the other night after the midweek.
That was good. I'm pepperoni, mushroom, banana pepper.
At least you didn't.
Interesting.
Banana pepper's a good one. I didn't think about banana pepper.
If you say pineapple, I'm shunning you for the rest of the
No,
I was
but
gonna ask what you thought about
that's
that.
an that's an.
No, I like a good like supreme. You know.
Yeah,
That's
you get
some
some green pepper and some
bell
onion on there.
peppers.
Yeah.
Pineapple's an Austin Taylor thing.
Olives.
That explains a lot.
Wow. Is that it, Quinn? Is that all the questions that we got?
Yeah, sorry.
All right. Well, we asked the last one. What's it going to take for this team to return to the NCAA tournament, win the HCAC again, get back?
You know, we just got to keep throwing the ball like we have been. I think we've made a lot of strides this year as a team, and we've had a lot of guys just grow up and really show what they're made of. I think it's just going to take us competing every day, day in, day out, coming to practice, putting the work in every day, and not giving up.
I mean, that's a really good point. You get out of it what you put into it. And this year, I think we've kind of focused on a lot of things. You know, you pitchers, we focused a ton on arm care, and not saying that, you know, the numbers aren't back yet, but something's working because our starting pitchers are lights out right now. Our bullpen has been coming in and shutting the door in certain situations and giving us a chance to win late. If the bats get rolling, and I've always said it, the pitching is always ahead of the hitters. It always is. And once it warms up, if our pitchers can keep what they're doing and the bats start to heat up, I think we can get on a roll and look out.
Dangerous team.
I think another thing is Trent Paul talked about it in his Transy guys, like us needing to gel as a team.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the past couple weeks
We've been
I
getting
started
there.
really getting
I think
some
five.
mojo
I
as a
think
team.
5 weekends in a row at home. You spend a lot of time in that clubhouse back
yeah.
there, and that's been a huge help. And I
that's
hear,
neat.
for good or bad, I hear a lot of that because that training room's back there. But I think you can definitely see guys are starting to talk to each other. You got some things going on, and that's good. So I think that's what's going to happen. But all right, everyone, that's it. We're here for games at noon and 3 against Franklin. Big doubleheader today. Weather's beautiful. It's 70 degrees warmer than it was last Sunday.
Oh yeah.
This is nice. So how about let's go out there and let's get 2 today.
Don't let
You
the
know?
Piles win too. Some
Don't
might
let
call
the-
that a winning streak.
3 in a row. It has
3 in a
happened
row.
before, and some may call that a winning streak. So
I'll get
all right.
some
Yeah.
sheets for you next
Yeah,
week.
print that out. All right, guys. See ya.